Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, your quick dose of clarity, quick tips, and the spark you need to shine bright. Here's your host, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, welcome! Welcome to this episode of the Daily Energize. It is I, Spencer Jones, as always here, the host with the most wild, crazy hair. Maybe that's it today. We'll take it. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for hopping in and joining me today. Today we're going to be really upfront and real today. Are you okay if we do that? Would you give me permission to just be upfront and real? I hope you said yes, because we're going to it. If you said no, then you might want to hit pause or skip this episode. But before we hop into that, I just want to, oh my gosh, talking is tough today. I want to let you know that you are truly amazing. Thank you for being you and shining your light with me and with everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you give yourself the credit you deserve? Do you give yourself, the proper kudos and pats on your back for the wins and successes you've had? Do you beat yourself up? Do you... I chuckle because, at least for me, and I know for many of our Energizers, we are really good at beating ourselves up. Really good at that. Not so good at the first couple things, what I mentioned, right? Of being kind to ourselves, of celebrating our wins. We don't do that generally as often as we beat ourselves up. And today, I want to get real and raw and just be open. Are you being honest with yourself? Let me say that again. Are you being honest with yourself about everything? About your thoughts? About your beliefs? About your emotions? About life? Are you being honest? Now, a lot of times when people ask, how are you being honest with yourself, or be honest, they want it to be, at least it comes across to me, I should say. It comes across to me like they want it to be more negative, because sometimes we put on the rose-colored glasses and see things as pretty. And I admit, I'm an optimist, right? I see the glass is half full and all of those things. But are we being honest with ourselves? Now, that can play both ways. Are we being honest with ourselves? Hey, let's look at this. What are the facts stating for us? Or are we trying to hide things? And especially when we're looking at ourselves. Am I being honest that this is the thing that's holding me back, that I feel like this is that thing? Or am I just afraid to go deeper? Because it can be scary to go deeper and uncover things that we don't necessarily enjoy, but it allows us to heal and move forward. Are we being honest? Are we being honest about the emotions we're having? Or are we just trying to bury them and distract ourselves so we don't feel it, we numb the pain? Are we being honest? Are we honest about how we show up in the world? The energy we are putting out there, that we're, what's the word I'm looking for? That, are we being honest about being the master of our energy sovereignty? Or are we still letting things and people and places pull us around without us really being the master of it? It's like, yes, we are controlling the puppet, but in reality, people are controlling us that are controlling the puppet. We're essentially that puppet, if that makes sense. When you're honest, I'm not saying that it needs to be negative, because there can be positives in it. Yes, I am doing this in the positive way. Yes, I am the master of this. Yes, this is right. Look for those things and be honest about the wins, but also be honest about the hard things. But don't let it spiral you downward. So often I see people who start being honest with themselves, and it just spirals them into this negative cycle of doubt, fear, of anger. I invite you to be honest, not to spiral you down there, but instead for you to stop that downward spiral and then be able to shift it to go up. If we're honest, we could see as clearly as we can at the moment. We could see the things going on, then we could choose to shift that direction if it's spiraling downward. If it's spiraling upward, great. Then how do we fuel that? How can we keep that going? If it's spiraling downward, how do we turn that around? And then take action on those things so we're fueling the positives and turning around those negatives. But we need to be honest, especially when it comes to the hard things. Because it's easier to lie to ourselves to not want to face them than to face them. So I invite you, as you go throughout today, give yourself some love and grace, but also ask yourself, am I being honest? Am I being honest that I want that piece of cake? Am I being honest about what I'm saying to the other person? Am I being honest with myself? No judgment. I'm not going to judge you, and I don't want you to judge you. I just want you to be aware. And then ask yourself, whatever choice you made, are you being honest? And then a follow-up, is that choice aligned? Is it aligned with who you are, who you want to be, and with where you're going? Is it aligned? If it is aligned, awesome, you're golden. If it's not, maybe we need to look at that. All right, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for being you, for joining me today. I am grateful for you. Thank you so much. Just ask yourself. I'll tell you, I'm honestly grateful for you. Thank you. All right, have a great day. Until next time, I'll catch you later.